Here is an Emerson Quiet Kool dehumidifier. Went over to the second storage area today to pick this up because we're going to need it. Getting more typical September weather today. Pretty cool. It's only like 65 degrees out, but it's very damp. Sure, I'll get stupid comments. So put the air conditioners on. No, it's cold. You have to use the right piece of equipment for the situation. We don't need cooling, we just need dehumidification. So we need to use the dehumidifier. Inadvertently, this will probably heat up the room enough to have to put the air conditioner on, but that's, you know, kind of beside the point. So these were sold under a bunch of different names. I know they also came under Hampton Bay. I'm pretty sure there was several other names as well. I know the Hampton Bay ones were recalled. I suspect that this is the same exact thing as the Hampton Bay one with a different name. So it probably is also recalled. It's the compressor start and overload component that's recalled. So it's just a matter of replacing that and it'll be fine. So I run it anyways. And then when that part breaks, I'll replace it, or maybe I'll replace it before it breaks. Who knows? I have the dial for it somewhere. I distinctly remember taking it off and putting it inside of something. I was really hoping I would have put it inside of here, but inherently I did not. Let's see if we can grab a picture of the information tag. There it is, Emerson Quiet Kool, model DG50G-K, R22. So 50 pints, 7.5 amps. Oh, a new one is more efficient. Yeah, well, a new one doesn't last more than 2 years, so who cares? It's a piece of cardboard in here. I always had a problem getting this bucket back in because the float switch grabs onto the back and doesn't go into the bucket. So it's like I don't know if it's broken or just a stupid design. If you tilt it back real far, so you can kind of get it. Well, they usually just end up kind of reaching in here and holding it up like this and dropping it in. Not a big deal, but it shouldn't be the case. Alright, hopefully it's already in the on position, otherwise I'll have to get something to turn the dial with. And the dial is kind of inconsequential to me anyways. I mean, I never found those thermostats to work that good, so I always just turn it down and let it run continuous regardless. There's the plug. Looks like it's in good shape still. I don't see any molded plug issues surfacing. Compressor is in the back, so we'll turn this around and start it up. Nice reciprocating compressor in there. And that water thing is always a little bit rattly until it starts to fill up a bit. I think the air comes out the back here. Yeah, it comes out the back. Filter should be clean. I haven't really used it. Check it. Sure. Yeah, that's clean. Alright, so let that go for a little while and then I'll come back on the video once the pressure is built up and it's dehumidifying. Been running for about 10 minutes now and it's working nicely. You can see the water drips in there pretty fast. You know, and this is only like 55% humidity or so, and it's just pouring out of there. Now it never gets cold quite all the way through. I don't know why this is, but it gets cold. You can see based off of the sweat. It's cold, 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 and then the top two rungs there do not get cold. They're about ambient temperature. I don't know why it's like that. It's been like that since day one. One may be inclined to believe it's low on charge. I have my doubts because it works fine. It never ices up. It certainly works well enough that I don't think it's worth the risk of tacking the service ports on there and checking the charge. You know, obviously if it stops working well, then I'll absolutely do that, but we're not there yet. It seems to work just fine as it is. You know, the water's pouring out of there. The bucket's already got a half-inch of water in it. It works quick. This is a very powerful machine. And it's pretty quiet too. There's a lot of compressor noise, which is fine. There's not a lot of fan noise, which is good, because sometimes like I have a 20-pint unit down at the end of the hallway here, that one in there. The fan is very loud on that thing, but this one is quiet. The fan's pretty quiet. This can run or in the room over and it doesn't bother me at all. So this is a great machine. I really like it. And that water is just pouring out of it. That is no joke. That is a powerful dehumidifier. Cover back on here and let this thing do what it's got to do. And someday I'll find the control knob and then we'll have that again, but for now I'll just unplug it and I'm done using it. Good enough.